My name is Dawn Bethia. My age is 54, and I'm from Jamaica Queens, New York. I have a drinking problem. We both, at certain ages, we got raped. There's a lot of homeless children out here. It breaks my heart.
What's up, YouTube? Back with another one. Top Flight USA. How you doing, young lady?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. What's your name, age, and where you from?
My name is Dawn Bethia. My age is 54, and I'm from Jamaica Queens, New York.
Jamaica Queens, New York. Shout out New York. I went to New York about 2 years ago. I loved it, man. I love New York. What you say your name was again?
Dawn Bethia.
Okay. What brought you to North Carolina?
I came down here with my family, my mother. My father was born and raised here.
Okay, your father?
He's born and raised here.
Okay.
But my mama moved down here. So I came down here, and I got my twin sister down here, so I've been here since.
Okay. How long you been in North Carolina?
I've been here like 6 years. She's been here like 8.
6 years? Okay. Are you homeless?
Yes, right now we homeless. Our house got burnt down from electric fire, so we've been in the street about almost 2 years now.
Wow. Electric fire. That's sad, man. You guys ain't got any help from like the city or nothing?
We haven't had no help down here for us. Every time we try to get in shelter, they tell us full. So
Wow.
we've been out in the streets. We've been living here to there.
For
God's
2
grace,
years.
He's been helping us.
That's crazy, and see, that's that's really why I be doing these type of interviews, cause I want to find resources, man. I want to try to help our people the best way I can. So that's like crazy to hear that you had a house fire 2 years ago, and you can't find any help.
None.
That's crazy. And you said the house fire was caused because of electrical issues?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about yourself. You grew up in a 2-parent household, correct?
Yes, I have. Yes, I did. My mother and a father.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about your childhood. How was your upbringing?
My upbringing, I had good parents, but it wasn't the best. It wasn't perfect, but they still were my parents. I still loved them. A lot happened to us, and we didn't know at that time, but what happened to my twin sister happened to me. So, you know, I got different from it. She took it another way, and I took it a different way.
What happened?
We both, at certain ages, we got raped by people we know, babysitters and people out here, you know? So it's really like, I become harder, and she became somebody's different. It's just difficult really sometimes to talk about.
Yeah, it is. It's very difficult to talk about it. I'm glad you being honest and opening up about it, because like the world need to hear things like that. A lot of that stuff be happening in our black community, and it's like sometimes nothing happens. We'll tell people and nothing will happen, and it kind of seemed like it affected you real bad.
It did affect me for many years, and it still do today.
To this day, it still affects you.
Still do.
When can you remember exactly like what age that happened?
I believe he was what, 7? She said, I think he was like 7 or 8 when he did that to us.
7 or 8 years old.
When Glenn did that to us, I think we was about 7 or 8. Yes, we was. We was about 7 or 8. We was babies.
Wow. And how old are you now?
I'm 54 now.
54. So that incident happened when you was 7 or 8 years old, and you still remember it vividly to this day.
Till this day.
Wow. That's crazy, and I apologize that happened to you. People like, whatever happened to Glenn, the person who did this?
I can't even tell you.
He didn't get arrested?
I can't tell you what happened to him.
Wow.
I just never saw him again.
And during that age, did you let your mother and your father know?
Someone else told him.
Somebody else told him.
That was in his family.
And
someone that we used to be friends with.
wow.
Let them know what was going on with us. I just say I never saw him again.
Right. And when you mentioned it to your mom or your dad,
We didn't have to. Someone else did it.
Somebody else did. So what did they say to you? Like, how did she come
She really
to you
didn't
about
come.
the situation?
She didn't. She didn't.
She never said anything to you.
She never did. I
I
guess
wonder-
she handled it the way she wanted to, but she didn't.
So how did that make you feel?
I just blocked it out.
Wow. Wow. You just blocked it completely out your mind.
Yeah,
Even though you went through it, you was young, you just had to block it out.
I had to.
That's crazy. And that's a shame that we have to go through that as kids. Are your parents still living?
No, they both deceased.
Sorry to hear about that. When did they pass?
My father passed in 2009. My mother just passed in 2019.
Wow, sorry to hear about that. Do you have any kids?
I have no kids,
You have no kids.
no children at all. I raised my sister's kids and my other sister's kids.
Okay, so you have a few nieces and nephews?
Yes,
Wow, so it's other than them, it's pretty much just you and your sister out here.
it's just me and my twin.
Wow. My next question would be, are you addicted to any drugs?
I have a drinking problem.
Okay,
I'm trying to get rid of that. That's the only drug I really need to get rid of. It's
drinking.
alcohol.
How long have you been addicted to alcohol?
I've been addicted to alcohol most of my life. I stopped drinking. I stopped drinking for like almost 20 years, smoking everything. To
And
take care of her kids and my nieces and nephews. And I came down here, I lost my mama, and I went right back to it. So a lot of other things.
so you say it happened, you relapsed when you lost your mom.
Yeah, you can say that.
Wow. Have you ever tried to get help for that since that?
I just pray. That's the only help I've been getting.
You just pray?
That's all I could do is pray. Right now.
Yeah. I wish you can get some help with that. Everybody needs a little help once in a while in their lifetime, and since you've been clean before, you can do it again.
Yes.
I believe so. I believe you can do it again.
Uh-huh.
You look like a strong individual. You seem like you've been through a lot in life, so I know you can get past drinking. I know it's kind of hard because they got it in every single store we go to. It's sitting right in front of your face, and it's like, man, just need another drink. But I got a couple more questions. If you can tell the government something about homelessness, what would you tell them?
I would ask to please help them. Help the children more. Help the babies more. Help to make it a better future for the children. Give them a chance.
Right.
Help them.
So, during your homelessness, you seen kids out here?
Any kid I can see out here that's homeless, a lot of homeless children out here. It breaks my heart.
Wow. One more question, and then we're gonna wrap this up. If you can go back to your younger self, to that little girl before she got raped, what would you tell yourself?
Tell myself, I really can't even answer that now.
Okay, let me change the question a little bit. With everything that you know now, with all the knowledge and the information that you have now,
I would never change this kind of information I have now. Or with the people I met in my life. It's just what God's written out to be. It's gonna be. I just ask God to help me get through it.
right? Okay, let me change the question up just a little bit more, because I like you and I know you can do it. You can give the people what I'm trying to get you to give them. If it's a little girl watching this, what would you tell her,
I would say,
motivational wise?
Talk to somebody. Let somebody hear you. Talk to God. He gonna hear you.
That's right.
Ask God to fix it. He will.
There we go. Appreciate it. You have a good one.
You too.